What's up, guys? Just a real quick update today. I just wanted to share a new project I've been working on with you. I decided it's time to build my own game, so I decided to start to learn the Unreal Engine. And I'm coming from Unity, so things are a lot different as compared to Unity. Looks like Unreal's kind of shifting more towards the codeless infrastructure, the codeless programming type of thing. But either way, again, it's not meant to be a tutorial for creating your own character selector, but I'm going to share my blueprint with you so you can copy it if you'd like. It's just worth noting that it's going to change drastically because the character selector is eventually going to be returning data from a backend API. So it will change, but you could follow along, use it now if you'd like to use it to get your character selector created for your game. So yeah, real quick, let me just get the game started up here. Now I've only got the character selector created. So yeah, once this launches up here, okay, so you should probably be able to hear the background music. So you know, nothing crazy here. We just have a login screen with some music, and I went for I'm going for email authentication, OTP authentication. So you just type in, right, log in, you'll get a code to your email, and connect. And then here you can see we got the character selection screen, and I'm just gonna change scenes real quick here so you can get a better view. So over here on the left you can kind of see we got 4 characters. Now these are gonna just be placeholders, so I'm gonna just flip through them. I've got some placeholder models over here for the time being. And you can see you can kind of flip through your characters here. Now this DNA screen here in the middle is going to get updates as well. I don't have this rigged up yet just because a lot of this is going to be dependent on the backend API. So this has been primarily just getting the character selection screen set up, and then I'm taking a little bit of a break, but then I'm going to jump back into this and start creating the character creator, because when you click on the empty character slot, I want it to launch into the characters creator. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I did have a login button here right in front of the character. I don't know why it's off right now. I must have changed something in a flow somewhere. But usually when you select a character, it will put a big login button right here in front of them, so that way then you can use this character to log in. So very simple selection. Got some animated buttons, etc. Still a huge work in progress. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and close out of the game, but I'll go ahead and show you my blueprint real quick. So now this is the character selector widget blueprint, but if we go ahead and look at the graph behind it, you can see I kind of got all of these graph nodes over here, and I'm just gonna, to make it not as confusing, I'm just gonna go ahead and copy one of these over and move it. This is really what you need for one button, and it's just a simple character reset, and then it summons in the other character. Again, this flow is going to change drastically once I get the backend APIs connected and actually am fetching account data from the database. So we'll just go from the on-clicked here, and I'll just kind of zoom in and go slow so you guys can see each thing. If you should be able to see it on your screen. Wish I could zoom in more, but I think that's it. Oh, I can if I hold Control in. Okay, great. So I'll just go through it here, and then you can always copy it if you need to. These are simply destroying all the other actors that are active before getting to this branch, which will determine if a character is active, and then destroy the actor and then respawn a fresh character model. So yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and zoom in here. You can kind of get a good understanding of what's going on there. You don't need this. This is just for diagnosing, making sure it was going down the right workflow pipeline here. And then spawning new actors. And all I'm doing is I'm just storing them in variables, and then I'm setting the variables right here. Oh yeah, this is supposed to spawn the login button, but for some reason I must have moved it off camera on accident. But yeah, so obviously when the character model spawns, it gives you the login button to log in as that character. But yeah, feel free to go ahead and use this for a temporary rig. Okay. So the level obviously looks a lot different from the from this camera angle, but you can kind of see how I have it set up. We've got some objects in the background to create somewhat of a city skyline here, and then we go inside the building here, and we've got some weird meshing going on over there. But for the most part, the camera angle is pretty good. Here, let me go ahead and move this down a little bit. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'm going to be posting the character creator pretty soon. That's going to be the next real big push because I want to be able to set up a nice pipeline for other contributors to be able to submit different meshes for game objects, like things like weapon meshes, character model meshes, different map geometry, and scenery, things like that. So that's going to be kind of the next big push, is to get the a streamlined pipeline set up for importing assets, primarily from Blender, but other 3D modeling apps as well. And then that's when I'm going to kind of really focus on just generating a ton of character costume pieces and things like that to build out that character creator. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Feel free to like and subscribe. Appreciate it. Thanks.